Hello beautiful and lovely gamers, my name is Jonal and today we're taking a look at some of the best tips I have for Ana and some of the best tips you should know if you want to be good at Ana or want to play her. These tips you should know, and some of them are a little bit like if you really want to be good with her, these are some really strong tips that really makes her strong. So without further ado, I just want to say thank you for hakkee. Hakkee, of course, being my old team member, a good friend of mine still, top 500 support main, who used to main Ana and still a god tier Ana. And I just want to say thank you to him because he helped with getting a lot of the footage, he helped going over a lot of the tips and stuff like that. So I'm gonna link his YouTube down in the description where he makes some dank montages. Now the first tip is something that all Ana should know. They should be really good at it because this is some of the things that makes or breaks an Ana. It's so important to know, and that's of course quickscoping, something I made an entire video on myself, but essentially it's very simple. Of course you can scope with Ana's rifle, and if you scope you get a hit scan bullet, meaning it instantly hits something, making it very easy to shoot like this. However, you also lower your movement speed, you almost stand still, making it very easy for you to kill. If you can quick scope, which is as you lift the scope, when you just scope, you fire the shot, and especially if you jump, you don't really lose any mobility and you won't really be hit that much. And if you're good at this, it makes everything so much easier to hit without making yourself vulnerable. So that's something that every Ana should know how to do. While we add with her rifle, you should also know how to do her animation cancel, which is super easy. Now essentially when you reload, as you can see here, you pull down the pin on the screen here, then it reloads, then you can cancel it either by throwing a nade, you can do it by meleeing, you can do it by firing a sleep dot, or nano boost even, and that's just an easy way to cancel your reload, because a lot of time, you know, you're out of ammo and your team needs healing, so you do that, you animation cancel with your nade, and then you continue to heal to make sure you have this nice healing output continuously going on, and maybe that will save a couple of lives from your team members. Then we have the one-shot combo. Now the one-shot combo is a way for Ana to kill a sleep target. A lot of time the easiest way to kill a sleep target is to make your Ryan pin him, or you would make a headshot the sleeping Genji or whatever. Now it's very simple. You sleep him, and then when it comes to the end of the sleep dot, there's a small audio cue, and there's something that you should practice with your friend. Essentially you shoot, you nade, and then you shoot once more. That's 70 plus 60 plus 70, again being 200 HP. Now you need to do it perfectly in the combo, so that's something that you should practice, maybe with a friend or something, because if not, then a lot of people like Genji can just dash away or something like that. If you time it correctly, it's an easy kill for you. Now if the target is something like a Tracer or a Baby Diva with only 150 HP, you can just shoot, nade, and melee. That in itself is enough damage to at ease kill that target, and it's much faster, much safer for you to do that. And that's really just how you do it. It's very fast and simply explained. So definitely learn that, but it takes some time to get used to, and that's more of one of the more advanced tips. Then we go over to your sleep dots. So sleep dots for Ana, of course, being her self-defense weapon. You can use this, and you should use this. You shouldn't have blindly fired them towards enemies. You should use them to shut down ultimates. Shut down your Dragon Blade is a little bit hard, but it can be done. Shut down a barrage, a whole hog, very easy. Even an Earth Shatter, if you manage to time it correctly, can be used. And especially now, when someone activates an ultimate, like Reinhardt activates his Shatter or something like that, you sleep him, that's a cancel. Also high noons can with ease be slept because they don't really move. If not, then you can use it to sleep someone like a Primal Rage Winston, a charging Reinhardt, a leaping Winston that tries to get to your high ground. Very easy, predictable targets, and you should learn how to sleep these targets because it makes your life and the life of your teammate very easy. If the Reinhardt charges or the Winston try to leap in and you manage to sleep that guy, that can be the end of that push. And you can fire that sleep dot almost every time. So as long as the Winston doesn't get peeled when he leaps, you can sleep him every single time and he will be practically useless for his team. And then we come to some biotic nade tips. Now there are ways that you can hit people that a lot of people don't think. So like Genji deflect, you can fire your nade up into roof, into walls, and that way, or just straight into the ground in general, and that will hit the Genji from a deflect. Also, if Reinhardt have a shield, you can nade behind the shield by again hitting stuff like rocks and understanding that auto nade is an AoE. If you hit the roof above someone or you hit besides a shield or something like that, that can count as a heal deny. And heal denying the Reinhardt, heal denying a tank or the people behind the shield is very important. Also for a Genji, the Genji get heal denied, you can still get healed, but he cannot, meaning he is useless unless someone else like a DPS comes in there and helps him in the fight. He is most likely gonna die, and especially someone like Genji who can't recall. Understanding that you can nade the environment around you makes your biotic nade game so much stronger and so much better than what it normally would have been. I hope some of these tips help you out. If you have any questions, any concerns, or any ideas for future video, drop those down in the description, or tell me on the Discord server, which also is linked down in the description, which where I can answer to you guys. Or of course you can always come on when I Twitch stream, also linked down in the description, and in on my Twitch there is a time schedule, and then you can see me go live and you can ask me questions there. I'll try to answer or show you in game my very best and teach you or answer your question as much as I can. But as guys, I hope you have a lovely gaming experience. My name has been Jonal, and as always guys, keep the enemy in your crosshair.